Second grade holdout. You're just afraid of leaving first. Second grade holdout. Some of us think change is the worst. And don't you know it's super cool to try out something new? Why don't you grab your books and just go back to school? And there goes Red Bear off to school. And why is this kid holding out? What's the deal? Is he in love with first grade? Does he hate change? I was a lot of things in first grade. Trash collector, confused, star of the day, unable to sit still, according to Miss Morgan. Look at all that trash collector guy and the guy who was confused with the math. 7 plus 2 is not 72. I was in the same class as my best friend, Tyler. Hey man, hey, high five. Second grade is gonna be different. Uh-oh. He's looking pretty unhappy about the difference, kicking the can down the road. We probably won't get fun jobs to do every day. Your job is to be a good student, Dad says, with the pile of KidTime StoryTimes here. Oh, reading, writing, art, music, math, science, history, English, Spanish, Russian. That's just one example of why second grade is not for me. Wow. English, Spanish, Russian, math, science, history. Whoa. Second grade is going to be intense. Also, Tyler's going to be in Mrs. Herman's class, and I'll be in Mr. Glazer's class. I had the clever idea that I could switch into Mrs. Herman's class with Tyler, but my parents said, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So I got an even cleverer idea. Welcome to first grade. What? Staying in first grade. That's the idea? Not moving up? Who wants to hold themselves back? That's just crazy talk. I mean, what's so great about second grade? First grade was pretty awesome. And Miss Morgan just gets me. Well, but give the other guy a chance. If I stick with her in good old room 101, I could be Lakeview Elementary smartest ever first grader. That's because you already learned everything. They might have medals and certificates for that. Maybe a crown of some kind. Mama's not on board with this plan. Neither is the storyteller, I'll tell you that. Don't you want to get better at reading and learn to make graphs? She asks. I'm okay with skipping that. Don't be afraid of the graph. The graph can be your friend. What about the second grade trip to the police station? Robbers, pickpockets, all around bad guys. No thanks. Oh boy. Tough customer, this one. First grade is the place for me. On the zoo trip, I'll win the scavenger hunt because I already know where everything is. But isn't that technically cheating? It'll be fun to read those easy little first grade books again. Oh no, we gotta move up in our reading levels, kid. And I'll definitely be the one who's lost the most teeth. Hey! Oh. Well, that's because you've already done everything and ahead of it. Ugh, okay. Tyler's sisters say second grade is really hard. And Mr. Glazer's class is hardest of all. You have to learn the presidents by heart, forward and backward. Ready for the kind of spelling word he gives? Platypus, rendezvous, discombobulated. Ooh, I can tell he's getting discombobulated just looking at these big, beautiful words. And who do we have here? Presidents Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield. Well, I have to say I never learned all the presidents in order in second grade, but hey, it's not bad. And I love those big, beautiful words. Licorice. The only candy he allows on Halloween is black licorice. You probably need to know how to spell licorice too. Yeah, it looks like licorice. I know, licorice, licorice. Every student has to be able to speak Russian perfectly before Thanksgiving. Got it. Also, this one's kind of crazy. You have to invent a substitute for water or you fail. I think that they are as the idiom says, pulling his leg, yanking his chain, making it all up to get him nervous, even more nervous than he already is. On top of all that, you don't get to use the little kid's playground, the one with the twisty slide during recess. Woo! Tyler and I were pretty much kings of the twisty slide. I wish everything could just stay the way it was. I understand, kid. The way it was pretty good, but you don't know how good it's gonna be. At the park, Tyler's sisters call me over. Hey! I feel like, trouble, maybe? Let's see. Probably to tell me more bad stuff about scary Mr. Glazer, but it doesn't matter because I am not going to the second grade. You know we were kidding, right? Sabrina says. Yeah, of course. I shrug one shoulder. Then I ask, kidding about what? About Mr. Glazer. He's kind of the best, actually. Really? Better than Mrs. Herman? Tyler asks. Oh, no. Well, only if you like basketball. He's all about basketball. I do like basketball. Sorry, Tyler. Nobody in Mrs. Herman's room is allowed to play basketball, Jacqueline says. Sabrina shakes her head sadly. So let me get this right. Mrs. Herman is a no basketball zone. Mr. Glazer is a pro basketball zone. Tyler looks back and forth between his sisters and me and then says, but the problem is that Tyler loves basketball. And he says, maybe I could switch into Mr. Glazer's class. I know exactly how he feels. So I remind him of the most important thing. Oh, what is that? We'll see each other at recess every day. No, you won't, Jacqueline says. Oh, no. Mrs. Herman doesn't allow recess. Wait a second. That can't be true. Look at that. You know they're making that up. Once again, yanking his chain, pulling his leg, pulling the wool over his eyes. So many different sayings to say gotcha. Let me guess, I say, and I give Tyler a look. The king of the twisty slide cannot be tricked. She probably makes everyone memorize the newspaper every day, I say. Who told you? Jacqueline says. Even on weekends, Sabrina says. I can almost see Tyler thinking. Finally, he smiles and asks, so does that include all the ads? Let's go, Jacqueline says. These two little boogers have gotten too smart for us. Oh, she called them boogers. How dare you? What does she expect? That we're going to believe the crazy things she says? Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. Of course not. Of course we're not going to believe the crazy things he says. It's not like we're in the first grade anymore or anything like that, right? Because we're not second grade holdout. You're not afraid of leaving first. Second grade holdout. Some of us thought change was the worst. And now you know it's super cool to try out something new. Why don't you grab your books and let's go off to school? Go off to school and we'll be here waiting for you when you get back home. See you next time, kid, on KidTime StoryTime, where we're always moving on up.